that lapse on the part of the tribunal. Deficit, yes, proportionately you shared the deficit, they gave that. We are somehow still struggling, that is also not a finality as an engineer I can say. But what about surplus? Surplus here definitely more than 177.25 TMC of water has flowed at Bilidinglu. The tribunal itself has given 45 years of data. Out of 45 years, 35 years, the flow is more than 177.25 TMC. Who is getting benefit? Why should the downstream state should get the benefit? When the issue is framed by or in consultation with all the states, why did not our advocates question the tribunal? Madam, sir, you have not answered this. Please answer. Why should we not get our share in the surplus water? So, today, our understanding means Karnataka understanding could be, what is the restriction on Karnataka? That you have to ensure 177.25 TMC at Bilidinglu. Is there anything said that you cannot hold water of surplus water? No. Have they told Tamil Nadu, you hold water, surplus water? They have not said. So what is that I should understand? When I have a limitation, when I have a duty bound that I must release monthly release of so much water, I do that. Even after I construct my Mekedatu project, I ensure that if there is no water for power generation, only I have to release water to Tamil Nadu. I will do that. That is what the commitment I have given. That is one of the commitments which CWC has said and Kaveri Water Dispute Tribunal has stipulated. Not only to us, because there is one order, class 13, which says that downstream in the common border, 4 hydel projects could be built. 2 by Karnataka and 2 by Tamil Nadu. So as a part of that, I am building my dam at Mekedatu. And already the clause was reflected. The water that is allocated to me, within that only I am doing. I am not asking anything more water for that. All surplus water that is coming there, I am holding it, releasing it as a first charge for release to Tamil Nadu. And in the process, I generate hydel power. And I store, because when Supreme Court gave me 14.5 TMC of additional water, I had no storage. All my other storage is in the 4 dams is already planned for irrigation. I don't have storage. That is why he said 4.5 TMC is not what water I draw. I draw almost about 22 TMC and to my account only 20% is charged, that is equal to 4.5 TMC. So to store 22.5 TMC, I need a storage. I don't have storage. The only place that I can store is at Mekedatu. I store at Mekedatu, release water to Tamil Nadu and use that water for drinking purpose. So where is the mistake that I have committed? Probably one issue none of you people are aware. Probably my government was fully aware and still did not act is one revealing factor. Tamil Nadu Chairman Lakshman said, Nijalingappa made the first proposal. No, it is not Mr. Nijalingappa. Immediately after 1924 agreement, I think you are all aware of 1924 draconian agreement which hampered irrigation in Karnataka in Kaveri Basin. Immediately after the agreement, the then Joint Secretary of Madras Presidency, PWD Joint Secretary, he gives a press statement. Press statement is dated 3rd July 1924, which is not today. The 1924 agreement is 18th February 1924 and just 3 months down the line in July, the Joint Secretary gives a press statement and the reading should enlighten eyes of every Karnataka man. I'll give the relevant para. The government have further agreed with the Mysore Darbar then that Mysore shall utilize the water power available at Mekedatu for the development of electric power. subject to the rights of Madras to purchase power from this source if required at concessional rate. He says in the same breath, next sentence, in view of the very large source of power which is available in the Pondicherry, in the presidency, it is doubtful whether power from Mekedatu will be required. He doesn't say that I totally want. There is enough power, they may not require. But a clause was put that the concessional rate, the power generated. So, it is not today we are asking. I don't know why my government is blind to this statement. This is a doc approval given to us for Mekedatu project way back in 1924. There is a need to ask, produce this letter, press statement. It is the document not filed by Karnataka. It is the document filed by Tamil Nadu before the tribunal. It is not that a concocted document, it is already on record. Why should we bother? Show it to Supreme Court. I think Supreme Court will throw their Tamil Nadu's appeal out of the window. Get out. What are you showing? Have you not read this? You have filed this? Such trump card we have got. Why should we wait? Should convince the authorities, look, this is the trump card of ours. This is not what I have produced. This is Tamil Nadu which is produced. You can see from your archives and get this letter for yourself and check it up and grant the clearance. Dismiss all appeals, whatever objection, either CWMA, RC, CAC, whoever has got this objection, it could be overruled. This is the greatest trump card our state has, and we have to exercise this and get our project clear. This is what? Why are we harping? Why are we waiting for this? I just can't understand. I have been actually pleading with my government. With all enclosing all this, I wrote back to state government on 8/7/21. Enclosing all this, giving the whatever I spoke to you, explaining them the merits, the provisions of the act, what all happening, why we are waiting. I just can't understand. I don't know Tamil Nadu whether they have seen this or not. If Tamil Nadu sees it, I am sure they will withdraw their application. The merit is so much because they were harping on 1924 agreement. Only he quotes 1924 agreement and further says, he explains it's a two-page press statement. It's not a single-page press statement. It is three-page statement. First sheet, second sheet, this is third sheet. This press statement is a trump card and the state government should immediately rush to either Supreme Court or to the Environmental Department, CWMA, and ask them, please record this. Ask Tamil Nadu to produce same document which they have produced before CWDT, or get a copy from CWDT and give you a decision. This is all what is required for Mekedatu. Once the clearance is given, then we have got to, the TOR has to be issued. Once the TOR is issued, we have to comply with this TOR because I am a practicing environmental consultant. I know how much time it takes to prepare EMPA and EIA. It takes minimum 1 year, because we have to collect data for 4 months. At least minimum 13 weeks outside monsoon season. So to prepare an EIA, EMP itself will be not less, and there should be a public hearing. And especially when 2 states are involved, you have to carry the public hearing in as many districts as it is affecting. So definitely it takes a little more time.